Hi everyone. So some of you are asking for more practice problems, and I can understand that. We have the supported practice problems, we have the randomized online homework, and then we have the practice review problems for the test, but maybe that doesn't feel like quite enough problems, and you want to make sure you're doing similar problems. Well, it turns out ChatGPT is actually really good for this. We don't want you putting it into ChatGPT and having to do it for you because that's not going to help you learn how to do it. But ChatGPT is very useful for giving us additional problems. So I'm simply opening the supported practice problems for Chapter 12. Let's say that you did number 2 several times and now you feel like, oh, I might remember it. Remember that if you don't know how to do it, there is a video that goes over it. There's the answers, all the worked out answers there to help you. But maybe now you feel like, oh, I'm not real sure I know how to do it, but I kind of remember it, so maybe it's just that I remember it. Well, what you could do is simply copy the problem and then go into ChatGPT and say, can you give me a similar problem to the one below? Then you just paste it in, and it gives you a similar problem to the one that you are doing. Then you can work it out, and then you can ask ChatGPT to solve it, and it will work out the answer, and you can make sure that you have gotten the correct answer. Okay, so you can take a look here, and it solves it all out. Now, it might not do it exactly the way that you do it, don't worry about that, but you can ultimately check and see if you got the right answer. Note that you might have a more complicated problem, like this one, which has a table. In this case, you can simply copy, and again, can you give me a similar problem to the one below? And you probably don't need to type all those words because it's pretty smart, and you can click it in, and it gives you a similar problem to one with a table. Now, if you get down a little bit lower and you have ones with pictures, okay, like this may be a little bit more challenging for it to give you a similar problem, but for the most part, because there are very few problems in all of general chemistry that have pictures, it's going to be able to give you similar problems. Note that this would work for both the supported practice problems. It would also work for the randomized online homework, so if you wanted a similar problem there, and it would even work for the exam review problems. So if you go into exam review and say you've done the Chapter 11 several times and you're not sure, oh, do I remember how to do this because I just remember this one, or do I know how to do this concept, it could give you a similar problem there. In this way, you're practicing the exact same types of problems. This one can give you an infinite number of them. Please don't do an infinite number of them, obviously, but it can really let you know if you're doing it right. So this is a useful way to use ChatGPT. Thanks for watching.